we're gonna try and do a thrift haul with some assistance perhaps today. We are at a new, to me, store that I guess is only open Fridays and Saturdays. So let's check it out. That's a cute frame. Oh, I can't buy any more Christmas though. Focus on, look at that. Focus on Christmas presents now. Hallmark. Oh. Shoes, shirts. Okay. Oh, cool. See if you find anything for your mom too. I'm thinking this right here. Do you think she'd like this? It's only $1. Nope. I am gonna get it though because I think it's vintagey. Not her style. I know, I'm the vintage sister. Oldie but goodie.
I'm the one that she says is her favorite.
Yeah, that's okay. You're an old soul. Nothing wrong with that. Jeans and jeans. Oh, you're trying to show me what you found? What am I looking at?
Wow thing. Roller coaster expensive.
Oh. Let's take a look. This is all full start down here. Don't want blue. There's another one. Right, if it was just plain white. Oh, that one's got patterns too. Lots and lots of false-graft. False-graft. Good night. That's a nice pattern. Oh, this old guy's cute too. This is made in China to look like Lefton. Some Casa. It's a pretty bowl. Probably, that's Lennox. No price. Again, I guess you just have to ask. Look at this cabinet. Very 70s, very retro. Don't really get, have to get people. And I see Santa holding a bowl. What does that say? Oh, it's Fitz and Floyd. Oh boy. Let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, those are cute. Oh, and it's got the label. Somebody was talking about that. One of the shows I watch. Oh, oh, there's two of these. They both have their. Opal House. It's annoying because there's not prices on things. Ooh. That's a nice one. For sure. Gonder, $4.39. Nice biscotti. Nice. Good stuff. All right, we're gonna pop across the street our downtown thrift store called Second Time Around. See what we can find. Look at how beautiful that is. Wow. Oh my goodness. That is gorgeous. That's what I was going to get. You think she'd like that? All right, then I'll get it. Easy peasy. See, I changed my mind because I wasn't sure. Grab it and put it on the counter.
Okay.
Both of them. Perfect. That's interesting. You can put them on the counter there by her. Or you want to carry them? Okay, just go carry them. Love that thing. At the thrift store. She's so silly and shy. That cowboy. He's a little rough around the edges. Oh my. Are you vintage or just vintage-esque? Huh. Interesting. That bunny is so cute. I don't know if you're saying it. Oh, what is that? $11.99. Hot cutie. Size 8, is that what it says? Too bad. Those are cute. Oh, I love these globes. They're so cool. Yeah, if I had my shop, I would definitely buy that for sure. Well, look at those. I don't know why I keep looking at the Christmas. No more Christmas. No more. Oh, that's a cute rug. Christmas, Christmas. That's beautiful. I think there's a name for this, and I can't think what it is. Love those little things. They're so cute. So cute.
4 for $1, right? Yeah, 4 for $1. Yeah.
This is interesting. $2. Look at this dude. This dude.
It's great. Sunny day. Back in the day.
In the kitchen area. Oh, this is the lid to the butter dish. God, I wish they had the base. I've seen bases before too. Hey.
Bye.
I'm not getting you. Don't worry. I wouldn't do that without asking your permission. I was just videoing what I just bought. Well, my thrift haul is not that large. Over about a week to a week and a half time period at 3 different stores. But of that, I did buy some Christmas things, which I'm putting away till next year. I bought some crafting things, some for Christmas, again for next year, and then also some just general crafting things that you might see in an upcoming video of Curating Life. And then also purchased a lot of personal things, either for Christmas presents or for myself, including this beautiful Seahawks sweater. It is a 2X. It is super large on me. I love it. It's roomy, it's soft, and it was $28.99, which is a really steal of a deal on this particular one. This is an NFL branded sweater that probably would go for 80 to 100 online. But I bought it for myself. This is my Christmas present to myself, and I haven't done that in a few years. And in fact, the last Christmas present I bought for myself was probably 3 or so years ago, and it was a Tyler Lockett number 16 NFL jersey, which I love. This thrift haul today is just going to be, oh yes, I'm getting lots of loves today. Hi, sweetheart. It's just going to be the things that I am going to be putting on eBay for resale. So let's get started. I'm just going to kind of start from the front and work to the back. So this is a darling little Afghan, baby Afghan. Isn't it just beautiful? Maisie likes it too. You guys, this Afghan was 50 cents, and it's a 27 by 27 and would just be so beautiful in a little girl's room, hanging over the crib. This would also be nice to lay on the floor. It's a super soft material, beautifully done. Now, I don't buy a bunch of shoes and baby clothes and those kinds of things. However, when I come across something in great condition, now their shoes, oh, I just noticed a little smudge on the front of it that I never noticed before. Anyway, they're Carter's. They're super cute. They were only $2, so we'll get those listed. Now, these are Clark's. They're a size 9, so guess what? They fit me. Again, their standard shoe price is $2. They're in really great shape. A little bit of worn, but nothing, you know, they are leather, and they're super comfortable because I've already tried them on. So I probably will be listing them to sell, and if they don't, then I'll be keeping them. And then I picked up a couple hats. Now their hat prices, I want to say, yeah, it's $1. So this was a really good deal. This is Washington State University. It looks like it's brand new. I mean, it doesn't have any like discoloring or stains. It's from Sports Specialties. Nice hat. And then this one, I'm not really sure what this is. I'll be looking that up. Unique. And on the back, it's got like double, it almost looks like unicorn dragon kind of a thing, and it says Life Boost. But I just love the black, the coloring of the stitching is beautiful. So, had to pick that up. And you know me, the vintage gal, so I picked up this pair of salt and pepper shakers. They were 50 cents for the pair. And the one says the Steamship brand, and the other one says Radford Spices. Super cute, very decorative. And then I always like to pick up belts. And this one is just beautifully tooled with mountains and horses. And it's got the name Reading on there. And I was like, is that a name? Is that a place? But then I saw on the back, it is written customs. So this was custom made for someone, and it was only $1.50. Maisie, you need to stop. Okay. The other thing, and these are from, like I said, 3 different thrift stores. This is actually the OMAC thrift store, and they have tons of these stamps. I'll show you the back. This one is a beautiful kind of sketched kitty, perfectly clear art stamps. It was regularly $15 back who knows when. Isn't that adorable? And then I always love to pick up handcrafted or pottery. Now this is probably an incense holder that you would stick in there. You could do a couple, but it's just beautiful. It'd be pretty up on the shelf. It's nicely done. It was $1, and it has the kind of the raw part and then the glaze. This one does have a signature, and I want to say it's T-Mart, T-R. Again, this one was $2. It's glazed inside and out, so it would make a beautiful vase. But again, it'd just be a beautiful shelf sitter on its own. It's just done so well. Look at this girl, she's so goofy. Hey, you helping mommy today? This is a very vintage Hager piece. It says it on the back, Hager, USA. You can see that. When I first saw it, it was actually like this, and they had set in like one of those little votive clear glass holder things, and I'm like, oh, this is interesting. How weird is that? And I picked it out, and as soon as I saw the Hager, I was like, oh my goodness. But it's one of those that can do a larger round candle or the candlesticks. So this one was 50 cents, and this one was $3.99. So but both of them are beautiful wood. This one needs a little bit of cleaning up. Actually, they both are lovely. They just need some Howard's feed and wax. This one is walnut. It has the tag. I found this, it was 50 cents, and it is made in Austria. It's really pretty. I'm gonna clean it up and see if it, it's got some nice detail on it. Beautiful little candle holder. And then this little guy, he was $2. He reminds me of the Bluebird of Happiness, but he's clearly a purple. And it does have a clear bottom. It's obviously blown glass. So I'll let you know what I find on that. A beautiful salt and pepper shakers, and they were full of salt and pepper. I had to dump out, but they're made in Portugal. Aren't they beautiful? Obviously salt, pepper. So pretty. 25 cents for the pair. And for all you cribbage fans out there, this was $2. And they even put a little sticker on that says the pieces are inside. Look at this. There's 3 holes, and I kind of pushed them in a little hard, so I may not, because I didn't want them to fall out in transit. But there are the cribbage pieces in here, at least some. I don't play cribbage, so I really don't know. I might do a little more looking on that, but isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely beautiful wood. The lady at the thrift store, she was like, oh, you play cribbage? And I'm like, no. I've had a couple boyfriends that have tried to teach me. I just am not a math brained person. And even it's just addition, and yeah, I could figure it out over time. It's just, maybe someday, maybe if the right guy comes along, I'll learn cribbage. And now this next one reminds me so much of my childhood, even though I'm not sure that we really had these, but what we did do, so my mom was a single mom with 3 kids, and then for a while her mom, my grandma, lived with us. But going to Dairy Queen was a very big deal for us and a really big treat. But most of the time we were at home, and we would make banana splits. And I love these banana split bowls. I think they're just absolutely adorable. They were it says 25 cents. I think she did 25 cents per, even though it's only on one of them. But there's 6 of them, and I am going to sell them as a set. I always love picking up books, and I picked up several. Now, this was 25 cents. And isn't that adorable? It did not have its dust cover, and it is Quilt and Coverlets, a contemporary approach. And it's a really nice book if you're somebody that loves to do, patterned work like this. Lots of patterns, lots of beautiful pictures, ideas, instructions. This picture kind of makes me laugh because joining plain printed and dye designed fabrics. I don't know what year it is. Let's take a quick look while Maisie puts her face on my shoulder. They want to go BYE, and I just don't know that it's going to happen today. Oh, copyright 1970. That's what I was going to say, the kind of clothes. Very 1970s, but isn't that cool? Quilts and Coverlets. there's this book. And again, I was trying to look at it. It's called Good Gifts, 1 Year in the Heart of the Home by Cathie Lee Gifford. And I don't know if it was done before or after her husband passed, because there's many pictures of him in here. But I wasn't able to find a date. But it doesn't matter. It's beautiful. It is, so this book is dedicated to my family, here and gone, but never forgotten, and to each friend. So she's got a lot of Bible verses in here, which I absolutely love. And beautiful picture of her and her husband. Recipes in there, pictures of her friends dining with her, hanging out, her kids. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's an absolutely beautiful book. This book is very heavy. It's Journey Through the Bible, and it is another amazing book. Or I'm sure, through the lands of the Bible, not through the Bible, but through the lands of the Bible. And the pictures are gorgeous, amazing, beautiful. I am going to put this up for sale, and I'm going to enjoy it until it does sell. I'm going to take some time to look through it, but it's a beautiful coffee table book. I'm not a big fan of the dust covers. I will, of course, keep it with it, but what a beautiful, beautiful cover just on its own. Nice, almost navy, a little lighter than navy color. With 3 of them, and you know what? These were outside the door for free. They didn't even try to get money for these guys. I don't understand why. Now, they did have some pretty ugly dust covers on them, I have to say, but oh my goodness, look at them without them. Aren't those just gorgeous? Imagine those up on your shelf. If you're someone that doesn't really want to display the spines, you can put them that way, and you can still see the pretty coloring in them. These are just absolutely gorgeous, and I love to sell these. I love to use these for decor. Back to the 70s here for $1, but look at these amazing, these are like trivets. I mean, you could hang these if this was your style, but they are heavy duty. It's oak with a nice tile around it. I mean, they're well done, as things were back in the day, much better. There's that, and then the wheat for $1 each. I got them, and they are wonderful. Dexter vibes on this guy. Check this out. Esco slide binders. Is that what that says? Fiberboard glass slide binders. Anybody think this looks familiar? Oh goodness. But aren't those cool? And they have all their little, I mean, honestly, if this doesn't sell, someday this is going to be a great craft project. So anybody out there that's looking for these or has ideas for crafts, I mean, there's just all sorts of this. The labels are still there. It's almost like it's like it was brand new and just never got sold. Of course, can't get them back in there. And then let's see what's in here. This might just be to hold the glass. It's hoping like $1 million or a diamond ring or something. But anyway, again, 50 cents. Even the box on its own is just so cool. I mean, I don't know if this is just something that somebody didn't take really good care of, or if it is older. I've never tried a coffee press. This was only $1. I like it. I like the size. I might look into it, and I might keep it for myself, or I might sell it if it's not something I need. But it's really nice. It's in great shape, but it has that kind of vintagey look to it, so I love it. I paid $6.99 for it. It is a crock. Look at that old system on there. It does open. Look at that. It's clearly got some age. You know, there's no real marking like France or England or made in America or anything like that. So it's just your standard ceramic crock. All right, we're back down to our last few items. Now this one was at the slightly more expensive thrift store for $6, and it had these flowers in it that are really pretty. These would be nice for spring. These are spring flowers, even though they kind of got a fall looking color. But I was with my niece and I said, $6. I wonder if that includes the flowers. And she says, oh, probably not. Well, I couldn't find a price on it, so I just brought it up as it was displayed. And she charged me $6 for all of it. So that was a serious good deal. It's got a couple scuff marks, but it'll clean up nicely. You know, it's just, it does have a nice little felt bottom on it. So it's a really pretty piece. It doesn't say what kind of wood it is, but it's really pretty. And I also bought this while I was there for $7.99. And I just love the subject matter, the jazz club. I love the black frame and the matting. Sorry, I'm trying to show it to you without the light. But it's just beautiful. What a lovely, lovely picture. I don't have a whole lot of art. That is something certainly I want to get into more when I have my brick and mortar store. So this guy was a find of my niece's at one of the stores in town that is only open 2 days a week. It's kind of a thrift store. It's kind of a, feels to me like he gets things like from clearinghouses or something and then resells them. A lot of his things don't have had prices on them, which is really frustrating. But isn't it cute? And she loved it, so I thought, what a perfect way to show her how I take something and flip it for a profit. And speaking of profit, so my last item actually was a pair. Oh my goodness, this thing is heavy. Clearly vintage. The cord, yes, it is brass. Yes, there were 2 of them, and they were, let me see, I'll show you the tag on the cord. They each had $2. One of them actually had hanging on the inside. Now they both had lampshades, and they have their harps and the little thing on top that match, and that's great. I left those in the trunk because these are going to go right out to my storage unit. But one of them had a hang tag from wherever it had been trying to be sold before for $175. Now I don't know if that was individually or for the pair. Probably the pair. But this is beautiful. It's on a black base. Like I said, it is solid. It is good. This is not something, well, I don't know. This may be something I list and ship, depending on really what its value is. Or it just may be, again, as I'm growing my business and striving to get my own brick and mortar. And the plan is for it to be a place where I not only have my brick and mortar, but I also live. So to save costs and, you know, because I know that a good majority of my sales will be still online, but I'd love to have a brick and mortar to do more things than just selling, to be able to have just a cute shop, kind of a destination. People can come and find unique, vintage, cool things. I'm also going to be carrying some product lines like DIY paint, Jamie Ray vintage papers and stencils, IOD stamps and transfers and all that goodness. And then I'm also going to be offering classes for adults and kids on painting and crafting and DIY and all those different things. So this may be, again, listed, or it may just be held until I have my shop. So that is my thrift haul for today. And I really appreciate you coming by, checking out what I got. I hope you enjoy watching us thrift. I really had a good time with my niece yesterday, and family is such a blessing. It's such a blessing. And as you go about your day, keep looking up.